Hello, my name is Toya Turner, and I am the Reservations and Revenue Manager at Curtin Bluff in Antigua.
Toya, thank you so much for sitting down with Breaking Travel News here on the final day of Caribbean Marketplace.
Yes, my pleasure.
First of all, tell us a little bit about Curtin Bluff.
Curtin Bluff is an independently owned luxury resort, 72 keys. We sit on the sunset side of the island, and we are the only Relais and Chateau property on the island. It's a wonderful accolade for us because, the Relais and Chateau is all about authentic hospitality, environmental responsibility, etc., and fine cuisine. So having that in the all-inclusive space is a bit of a unique element, and Curtin Bluff really shines, and that's one of the things that makes us very popular with guests. We have a 72% repeater ratio, and we've been open since 1962.
Wow.
So yes, we are iconic in the industry on the island.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about, bring it to life for me, tell me a little bit about the guest experience.
Guests love Curtin Bluff for multiple reasons. First of all, like I said, we're multi-generational. So we've had guests who've been coming since they were children who are now grandparents and bringing their own grandchildren. And the reason they do that is because we've found a way to develop a sense of community through things like our Old Road Fund. So I like to explain it this way. There are vacationers and there are travelers. Some people vacation just to have a great time, relax, and not be too bothered, have a few drinks, get a tan, and then off they go. Other people are traveling because they want immersion, they want community involvement, they want to give back, and they want to make the world a better place as part of that experience as well. Those travelers tend to be the type that travel multiple places. So Antigua may not be the only holiday they have, but Antigua and Curtin Bluff is one of the must-do things every year. So a lot of our guests come back year after year because they've become part of something bigger than themselves, and they want to see the results of the activities and the activations that they take part in whilst they're on site. So our typical guest may be someone with a lot of disposable income because we are 5 stars, so there's a price point to consider. But our guests are the type who will bring an extra bag with medical supplies. Or they may be a teacher and she'll go read a book with the children at the school next door. Their children will have a running soccer or cricket match with the local kids. There's a lot of that happens, and it really helps people to feel like they belong to something. And that's the reason why we've been as successful as we have for as long as we have.
Really building a sustainable community and experience.
Right, and being extremely responsible. It's not just about making money, it's also about making a difference. And I think that's really what's made Curtin Bluff unique and special over the years to a lot of people.
And we're sitting here, and your right to your right is a certificate.
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
This, which we're so excited about, this was just awarded to us today. It was delivered here whilst we're at CHTA, and this is the Green Globe Platinum certification for 10 years of consistent, measurable, and responsible work in environmental awareness and responsibility on site. So everything that we do on property has been about being responsible with the environment, with our human resources, and just in the way that we do business. So we've got things like the expected things, like you'll have the horticultural things with like farm to table and herb gardens and things like that. We also have a reverse osmosis plant. We are responsible with our energy, with the bulbs we use and things like that, and also with the philanthropic side of the business with the Old Road Fund, which is the fund that helps to give back to the neighboring community. So that's the reason why we are here. And the great thing about this for us is that we've been doing this since the onset. Our first owners, who were recently sold, our first owners instituted this Old Road Fund back in the early 1970s. So it's been around for a fair amount of time. So whereas a lot of properties are now understanding the importance of doing something like that, we have been doing it from the very beginning.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank
great
you.
to
Very,
hear.
very proud. Thank you.
And here we are at Marketplace. How important is this event for you?
Really good, because the business of travel is all about relationships, right? And we have to be in front of our partners' faces. They need to know us, they need to understand what the product is so they can properly sell us. We're not like someone like me, I'm on site, so I'm not always on the road and able to meet people, and so having the opportunity to have them come in one large grouping and meet so many people, not only the advisors and the partners, but also the people in the ancillary business, like the people that are in tech, things like that, seeing what products they have and how we can better improve our own offering to the client. It's been invaluable, very exciting.
And what have been your key takeaways, would you say?
I'll say for me, I'm noticing a real shift towards more focus on AI. There's a lot of that happening. It's a lot of tech. It's a lot of tech solutions, and I think it's great because it's allowing us to be further reaching. You know, we got our arms everywhere. We're able to reach the clients wherever they are. We're able to position ourselves front facing for them and explain our products in a way that they understand and sell however they want to buy. Because I'm going to go to the website, I may call my travel advisor, I may look through a magazine, however I want to shop. I need to make sure that my property is right there. And this is one of the ways that we're able to do that.
Toya, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Justin.